Hi, and welcome to Club at 22, the Rangers podcast, and we are here at Ibrox for the Rangers Legends game. Joining today is Scott Gemmell. How are we doing, Scott, in this lovely, beautiful summer? I say summer's day, isn't it? Summer's day, it's spring's day.
Still spring, no, I'm doing absolutely cracking. I'm kind of reconsidering the choice of wearing a jumper along today.
Looks very professional, Scott.
I thought for what we're about to bring you this afternoon, I thought should make a wee bit of an effort, to be honest. And what is that we're going to be doing this afternoon, Pearson?
Yeah, what we're doing today is we are actually going to have press access at Ibrox, and we would like to thank Rangers for allowing us press access today. It's fantastic. It's a good opportunity for ourselves. We're really looking forward to seeing what goes on in terms of the way the press are allowed in, and sit and watch the game from there, take notes, etc. So that's what we're doing today, which is a bit different from sitting on the usual seats. Probably good that it's a Legends game, because if it was a proper game, I probably wouldn't be able to control myself, to be honest. So, squash yourself.
Yeah, I've got that kind of wee butterflies in the stomach, that nervous excitement of doing this. You know, a wee bit of trepidation, but really looking forward to this. And I know you say we done it. Let's be fair here. It was all down to Mr. Scott Carney, the podfather himself, who arranged all this. Unfortunately, as some of you may have seen in the socials and things, Carney is getting stricken down by the dreaded COVID right yesterday, just before this all get confirmed. So unfortunately, Scott can't be here with us today, because I know he was looking really forward to it. So hopefully we can do a wee bit of justice and kind of cover this, not make a complete fool of ourselves, because we've got no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, you've got the B team here.
Yes, yeah. So hopefully we can do a wee bit of justice, and hopefully everyone watching this really enjoys it, and we'll try to give you sort of how it is to do this, because it's something completely different. We've never done anything like this before, so really looking forward to it.
Yeah, so myself and Scott are just about to go in the press area now, so we'll give you a kind of build up with the teams when we're in Ibrox, and we'll give you like an after-match reaction in terms of how today's gone, and possibly a video later on, maybe a couple of images as well. So yeah, we're looking forward to it, and yeah, we'll be back with the team news coming soon. Thanks so much. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Myself and Scotia in the press gantry at the moment.
By ourselves at the moment, aye.
We've got the press passes and everything. Scotia looks very sophisticated. He's got his laptop open and everything. All the gear, but no idea. Scotia, this is not too bad up here, isn't it? Good seats.
Well, that was great. The boys took us in nice and easy. Done really well into the press office for a wee bit there, but we come up first of all just to get to our seats, kind of trying to acclimatise ourselves, look as if we half know what we're doing. So maybe we'll pop back down to the press box. But I did see David Edgar chatting away to some guys who were just in, but you know, that way you're in first thing and it's all a wee bit overwhelming as such. But yeah, no, it's actually really good, and I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, no, everyone was brand new, to be honest, telling us what to do and where to go and showing us where to go, so that was brand new. So we kind of know what we're doing now. So Scotia, in terms of the lineups, obviously Alec McLeish is the Rangers manager today. What's the notable Rangers players that are in the team today?
Well, it's not confirmed the lineups as of yet, but by the looks of things, it's going to be like a Neil Alexander in goals, a back line with Hutton, McCulloch, Moore and Papats. I know Carlos Queller had to pull out at the last moment, unfortunately. Midfield now, let this whet your appetite, this midfield with Ronald de Boer, Paul Gascoigne, Barry Ferguson and Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. And strike force to be feared with in my book, with Jelic and Boyd up front there for the Rangers team.
Yeah, and then it's a good Rangers team. There's obviously there's other legends on the bench which we'll see come on, the usuals, Big Marv's there, Nacho Novo. There's quite a few. I think Latteris is there as well. Rod Wallace. There's quite a lot. Yeah, Vignal as well. Obviously, I think he's at Dundee as a coach now. So Pedro Mendes. We all know that screamer. But yeah, on to the rest of the world team, Scotia. Who's the noticeable players on that team?
Well, personally for me, it's probably going to be Giannis's dad, Georgie Hadji, because he was an absolutely wonderful player. Really looking forward to seeing him. Obviously, Luis Figo as well. Roy Mackay playing up front. Arveladze, I think, is going to be playing for both the Rangers legend and the world legends as well. But you've got players like Abidal, Kaká's playing, Carambou, Quaresma, the boy that played for Inter Milan, the Colombian centre back. He was really good for Inter Milan. All that period, missing loads. Jens Lehmann's there, Singa, did I say Makaleli, Robert Pires. I mean, there's loads. I mean, these are players. I've been lucky enough to see some of these players before playing either against Rangers or like live in the flesh when I've been to Scotland games. But to see all of them at the same time is going to be absolutely fabulous. Because if you think back to the Legends game that we played against the AC Milan Glory,
yeah,
that was great. I mean, we got to see Baresi in the flesh, which for me was a big one because I was just that wee bit too young when he was at his pomp. But him and Tapman were playing that. So days like this are just great for seeing all these legendary players. So I have to say, buzzing, absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a cracking day up here in Glasgow. I think it's 18 degrees today. The sun's out. Everyone's in a good mood. It's a Saturday. We were in the fan village before. We took a couple of photos, which you'll see. Callum Beattie was singing a song there. Thinks are doing a half time. They're singing at half time as well. But I think the crowd could be a decent crowd. We'll probably bring a quick video just before kick-off, just in terms of what we think the crowd is. I reckon today it's possibly pushing about 30,000, possibly more. I know they were selling tickets this morning as well, so we'll see what it is. But it looks a cracking day, and yeah, we will be back just before the game. Thanks very much, Rosa.
Cheers. We have been told that we can't record the pitch, so unfortunately we don't think we'll be able to bring you that, but we'll see how we get on. Everyone's been brand new so far.
Yeah, no, they've been brilliant. They've been brilliant so far, but no, we'll be back just before the kick-off. Thanks. Just before start the first half of your game, what's the team?
I don't know if you can hear me, it's pretty noisy here. We should have brought a microphone. But for Rangers, starting with Waterous in goals, back four of Alan Hutton, Marvin Andrews, Sasa Papac and Gregory Bignell. Midfield, Barry Ferguson, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, Nacho Novo, Ronald de Boer, and then Abelanti and Boyd up top. And for the World 11, we've got Jens Lehmann in goal, Michael Salgado, Eric Abidal, Carlos Marchena, Josie Bisingwa, Rod Makaleli, Luis Figo, Kaká, and then Roy Mackay, Georgie Hadji and Ricardo Quaresma for the World 11. Hopefully you heard that. As I say, it's pretty noisy here. We're right underneath the speaker, so we'll listen to this back. It might be a wee bit poor.
Yeah, I've got the urge to sing here because usually I've been singing at this point in my seat. So we'll bring you some reaction at half time hopefully. Cheers. everyone, and welcome back to Club at 22, the Rangers podcast, and it is full time at Ibrox. It is the rest of the world 3, Rangers 2. Scotia, what's your thoughts?
That was a cracking afternoon. Some pretty decent play on show at times as well. You know, you get these games where you can clearly see there's some players that have still absolutely got it. Charisma, yes. Some that maybe don't, but it was a fairly enjoyable afternoon. You know, even though we get beat 3-2 in the end.
Yeah, first goal obviously was a trademark goal from all the years back there, Scotia, when we were growing up. A Ronald de Boer cross into shot Arveladze, and it was a bullet hit on the back of the net. What a goal it was.
Oh, it was a cracking goal by Arveladze, because if I'm being honest, it was frustrating me a wee bit, because you kind of expect for these to be the exact same players as they were back in the day, but it was absolutely perfect for where he was and getting that header away, and it was a great start. And coming on at a wee bit of pressure that we had against the world team, you know, it kind of game ebbed and flowed quite well, I thought, and at this period we were kind of in the ascendance.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the rest of the world team was really good. Charisma in particular, I mean, the guy's only 37 years of age, but you could tell he just looked a different level at times, Charisma. But obviously after that it went 1 each and then 2-1.
Yeah, so Marchena scored from a Kaka. Kaka just hit the post there, or hit the crossbar with an absolute stunning shot, and then he whips it in again, and then Marchena's in at the back post there to head it away. And then quickly after that, and then Nuno Gomez dinks it over Alexander in the net to make it 2-1.
Yeah, and at that point there's a lot of changes the second half. There was a lot of standouts. I thought in the Rangers team, I thought Sasa Papic was a 7 out of 10. There you go, everyone, as usual. I thought big Marvin Andrews played well. Barry Ferguson I thought was decent. Obviously Noble come on the second half. Michael Moles come on as well. Mendes come on. Rod Wallace come on for a 15-minute cameo. And but then with 5 minutes to go, Scotia, the man of the moment, comes on. The one, the only Paul Gascoigne. What a reception he got when he came in the park. Yeah,
everyone was buzzing to see Gas. You know, they cut to him a few times when he was in the dugout, and it was quite funny. His wee warm up that he was doing that wee TikTok video thing, or Fortnite wee dance thing, wasn't he? When he was coming on, the ovation that Gascoigne got, just how highly he's held in regard by all his Rangers supporters. It was brilliant to hear.
Yeah, he tried to play for a penalty in the box at one point, but just falling over. The referee wasn't buying it, and obviously with a couple of minutes to go, he gets a goal, Gascoigne. I mean, it's a goal set up for him for the day, but he scores Gascoigne, and it's 3-2 Scotia.
Yeah, I don't think Lennon made the best attempt to get that, but it was brilliant, really good for him to see that as well. And actually we skipped over Quaresma's goal. That was an absolute beauty as well to make it to go 3-1 at the time. He was, as Ali said, he really impressed today, but it was a great wee end to the day to actually get to see Gaza score once again in the Royal Blue Rangers. Yeah, it was. Scotia, man of the match overall. Overall, Quaresma. Yeah, I agree. Quaresma ran the show. And if I had to give a Rangers man of the match, who would your Rangers man of the match be? We were just discussing this before. I said probably overall Papic, because he played the whole game. Papic,
I can't agree with you, Scotia. I said Papic. We can't say both Papic.
I thought Vignal was pretty good, but he came off with a knock halfway through the first half. But he was playing all right. Hutton was good at points. I thought Albert's actually looked okay, you know, when he was playing. But overall, I think for Rangers it needs to be Papic.
Yeah, Barry Ferguson was really good. Alec Ray, as always, is brilliant in these type of games when he come on. But yeah, overall it's a fantastic day. There was just over 38,000 fans here at Ibrox, which was brilliant.
38,071.
Yeah, fantastic day. Great opportunity to be in the press box today, which we've thoroughly enjoyed. And we'll bring you just a quick club reaction outside the stadium, just as a final thought. But thanks very much from Ibrox and the press box. Hi, and welcome back to Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. And that is the day over, Scotia. We've just been in a press conference with Alan McLeish and Luis Figo. Who would have thought us two clowns would be in a press conference for Luis Figo? That was quite a good wee experience there, Scotia, wasn't it?
It was really good. It was a bit surreal, the press conference then, because we went in to hand back in our kind of accreditation passes, and then just sort of took a seat up the back. Took a bit of a back seat, if we're being honest. We personally didn't ask any questions. I think both of us felt that we just wanted to kind of absorb it all, listen to questions from, you know, kind of your proper fan media in terms of part in hand, and then follow. Stevie Clifford and four lads as well were there. Let them kind of lead, and we were just sort of sat up the back, just taking it all in. It was fascinating. would have been good, nice to have Figo for a wee bit longer, but he was only in for a couple of questions, which is, or could have sat there for another half hour listening to Figo and McLeish for that matter as well, talk about the game and things like that. It was a really good experience.
Yeah, no, it was really good to just to be in the press room and sit and see how it's all done, to be honest, and obviously just to sit and lose Figo in a room with you is a bit surreal, to be honest, to say that you're in the same room with Luis Figo. Also Michael Moles come in as well to do a bit of press too, but overall, Scotia, it was a great day, and it was quite enjoyable. The only thing we were going to just mention something quickly. A lot of kids ran in the park at the end. I don't want to be a party pooper here, but kids, it's becoming a bit of a thing now, and there was even older guys, I would say, coming on, and it turned into a wee bit of a farce at the end, and I don't agree with it, if I'm being honest.
There's an awful lot of different kind of factors to this one for me. Particularly, see, on a day like today, it was an absolutely stunning, beautiful day at Ibrox, you know, and it was definitely a big family type of day for the majority of people. The kids running onto the pitch, having young kids on the pitch doesn't really bother me. It's not something that I'm too concerned about, to be honest. Obviously, there's safety implications for games that are actually either under the banner of the SPFL or UEFA and things like that. So I can understand the club, you know, the club were taking the stance, don't come on the pitch. What I really don't like at the moment, and I think, you know, like, people might say, oh, you're being a moany old git for this, but it's the banners asking for shirts. I'm really not a fan of that at the moment, but the kids on the pitch, not a concern to me. Like, there was a wee lad, must have been about 5 or 6 years of age, and he was on with the flag right at the very end running about, and I thought that was brilliant. It just looked great. So that the kids on the pitch doesn't bother me too much. It was, you got some folk that had clearly had a wee bit too much bevy the day in the sun, and they're coming onto the pitch and getting tackled by the stewards and stuff. That's cringeworthy to see that when you've got guys that are, you know, into your mid-20s and potentially even older, some of them that came on. I don't like seeing that. Yeah,
that was a slight sour bit, to be honest, but overall it was a great day, to be honest, and just to have the press access and being with the full experience, and obviously Alan McLeish at the end and Luis Figo. Again, I'll say Luis Figo. But yeah, fantastic day. A shame Carney can't be here, but I would just like to say once again thanks to Rangers for letting us in today. Fantastic experience, and hopefully later down the lane Carney can get in and experience the same thing, and so
we can show them the ropes now. But I'd like to echo what you said there. Massive thank you to Rangers for granting us the press access today. It was something completely different, something that we've not done, and like we said earlier, we're kind of a wee bit like a fish out of water doing it, but both I think we can both say that we've thoroughly loved our experience today.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. So we'll be back, but just before the Celtic game, we're hoping, if Carney gets out of COVID jail, a special episode of Club Deck Corner or Club Preview. So we'll be back then, and we'll see you then. Thanks very much. Goodbye.